It's, can't stress it enough. Yeah, yeah. I've been trying to maintain the. I've been trying to give love and care to the goatee. It is what it is. Can't do a beard. Not in my jeans. Not in my shorts or in my jeans. Hell of a goatee though. So it is what it is. Real man is what it is. Yeah. High quality soaps. You gotta wash your hands before you smoke a cigar. Wash your hands. Wash your face. Uh, you don't want to go caca and then go smoke a cigar. That's not nice. Like hot water, scrub your hands and fingers. Quality soap. I can't. Quality soap. You know what I'm saying? No quality soap. We're just here, me and you, and tres, cinco, siete. Chewy, do you understand what that means? Well, PG. That's not the first time you got tired from 8 inches. you know, it is what it is. See, the Richie and me, the Richie and you, and they say, um, what's the highest form of flattery? You know what I'm saying, though? Highest form of flattery, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Look, this channel was created by me, right? However, however, there's many bricks in the wall. There's been a lot of help. I mean, Richie does the most work, and you could say I give it a push, but everyone here has contributed in some way or form, creating this universe of Tensa for camping. Can't stress that enough. Scary Mary, and no cigars in prison. Stop the gouge. Endless. I even forget all the sayings I make, but the sayings I make have a real meaning. Telling me I look PG. I was on a PG. Shut the fuck up, man. You said you can't hang out, and then you're talking shit. He said, Richie, I can't hang out. PG, you said it. You're like You said like Richie, I'm here, but I can't. Said, that's it. PG takes 8 inches. He's a real man now. I'm a real fucking man. Mom, I'm a real man. I've been to prison. I know how to survive. All right, now leave Gio alone for now. PG, everyone. I'm not gonna give Gio a temporary. I'm not giving Gio a temporary wrench. But what I'm saying is, just leave Gio alone for now. If he pisses me off, if Gio pisses me off, I'll snap my fingers, and anyone here, you can send him away. I didn't do this yet, though. Okay, this is just a test. If PG gets me mad and I do this, he's got. But for right now, for right now, let that asshole sweat it. All right, sweaty asshole. So, anyways, I can't stress it enough. And you can take that to the bank, smoke it twice. You got to be fresh, quality soaps. It is what it is. Yeah, yeah. No one cares. Sacco is not even here. I thought Sacco, my dear friend, was coming. I'm smoking this punch, this cigar given to me by Dream Life. I'm reading comments here. PG, just a friend, and we haven't seen Dream Life. It's probably the timing though, because I'm coming on late. Oh yeah, dude. If you put in a long day at work and you go to the gym and then you clap and then you shower afterwards, I don't understand your life. Like you don't shower after sex, you shower before sex. Unless something terrible happened, then you got to do it again. Unless something really, or if you're with someone who's disgusting. But you generally get fresh, right? Right? You clean the pot and pan before you're cooking it, right? Right? You clean the stove before you cook on it. Right? You're not going to cook on a dirty stove. You don't want to. You don't. Come on, man. No, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Why don't you mind your fucking business, Chewy? Goody, how's your balls, KB? What's up? It is what it is. It might be a Toro. I don't know. I don't know how big this is. 52 by 5.5. You know, if anything, I have made a universe where I toughen you guys up. The world is trying to make you less masculine. The world is trying to cut off your balls. The world is trying to make you a eunuch. Trust me. And look, if you want to be a eunuch, go ahead. But they're trying to literally um, neuter the man. They want you to have no balls. Why is that? Because a sissy man is easy to control. You're not worried about it. What do you think? The society wants a man of like Chuck Norris and who's the guy from Death Wish? Who's the guy from Death Wish? Oh my God, with that mustache. Like they don't want a society of men. They want like soft guys. That's what it is. Who was the guy in Death Wish? That was a tough man. That was a tough man. So gently. Yeah. 99 cents was thrown in by Geo. It adds up somewhere, huh? Here's what it is. So tonight we will not be seeing Sako. Chewy doing his manager's job. See what I'm saying though? Everyone has their job, everyone has their place, everyone has importance, but you have to do the work. Chewy's already given us a blend. Thank you, Chewy. Soft, gentle heat. Now this is aged, remember that. This was aged by Dream Life. Ecuadorian Corojo, Connecticut Habano, and the Dominican. It sounds like a really good blend. Like Punch makes great blends, and they just put cheaper bands on them, cheaper boxes, and they're really affordable. I think Punch is one of the best affordable mid-tier brands that gives you a lot for your money. Nothing flashy on the bands, but great cigars. Sorry, I was having flashbacks there. So Richie was having flashbacks of family court. That was a tragic time when I lost my rights for 2.5 years. That was a tragic time. I'm legally, I'm legally strapped. Rights restored. The judge is like, restore this cocksucker's rights. You can pick up your property in police headquarters. Son of a bitch. You could get your property tomorrow morning. You They literally gave me a week, or they said they destroyed it. And they're like, "Get your property, cocksucker." I was there like that second. Get your fucking property. Cigar is phenomenal. Starting off at a medium plus, long, heavy finish, very buttery, very oily. Has a great feel and vibe to it. Slightly salty. It has a. I can tell it's probably going to be like a heavy medium plus, or maybe a light medium full. It's about 65% darkness. It has a fun vibe to it. Remember what I said about Geo? Everyone leave Geo alone. Yeah, Geo, you don't have a chance. First, you don't have a chance, Geo. You don't have a chance. But we're definitely not going to see Sacco tonight. Sacco's not coming here. Sacco's not reliable. Can't stand this fucking guy.
Never. What's up, Richie?
Hey, what does that shirt say?
Hey, you wanted to see my ugly face?
What does that shirt say?
Fila. Come and fila.
You want to feel these nuts?
Feel these nuts. I don't want to feel those nuts. How many soaps did you use for your nuts today?
What's that?
How many soaps did you use?
2 high quality soaps.
Nice. How
Two
about
different.
three? Oh,
And I have
they're
right
not
now.
fresh.
Why don't you shut the fuck up so I can speak?
You have to have it three.
What?
Three soaps. Three.
I have 3 soaps in the shower, and each one's a different brand, different high quality, and different flavor. You know what I'm saying? One's like a honey butter. The other one is like a citrus from what's that brand? Dr. Squatch. And then the other one um, is from the San Francisco Soap Company, and it's a beautiful soap. I forget the flavor. Anyways, I got 2 new soaps this week on deck. One's a Christmas bar, and the other one smells like spiced tobacco, but it's beautiful. So I got a lot of things coming on down, man.
So here's a question. So you use the same soap on your balls and your hair?
I don't put any soap to my body. Rub it in my hands, and I put the soap. Oh, I spread it around. Do you understand that?
Got it.
What are you
Okay.
gonna do? What are you gonna do? Get a dildo soap and shove it up your ass? You don't have to shove the soap up your ass. You go like this, and you
And
go
you
like that.
never know. Some people shove the whole bottle of body wash up their ass or
Okay,
the
I don't.
deodorant.
I thought I told you about Geo. You weren't gonna tell anybody.
Oh God, sorry, didn't mean to.
Yeah, yeah, Sacco. Did you ever use ketchup? You got to go like this with the bottle, or you put it on the plate and you dip it in, right? You don't have to. You pour ketchup all over your face.
I don't know what that is. I never use ketchup.
I don't know what that is.
Richie, I only use sriracha.
So,
Who is this guy without a wrench and
yes,
he's
this. So,
donating
why don't you shut the fuck up? Why
and
don't
he
you give
doesn't
me
have a wrench?
some scratch on my balls?
You shut the fuck up, dude. You're inviting me to the life and calling me shut the fuck up. Who's gonna run the show here?
It's my show, motherfucker. It's my show, motherfucker. Don't ever fuck with Richie. Like, there's so much there. Just don't do that. All right? Don't fucking do that. Right? I've been trying to be. I've been trying to love one another. I've been trying to forgive. Right? I've been trying to ask God to change my life. So I've been kind of a volcano my entire life. I'm trying to be a dormant volcano, there just in case of emergency. The PG says, you don't need to shove the soap up your ass. Now, I hope we learned something right there. I mean, I hope you learned something right there. Sacco got a little too comfortable. See, Sacco became a pair of sweatpants. He got a little too comfortable. Hey,
Richie, how you doing? How's your balls, my friend?
hey, listen, we just had a guest on the show. He was really disrespectful. I know you're going to be very respectful, so.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sacco, I got to
Money
admit.
flying all over, bro.
What's that?
Money flying all over. Look at that.
Yeah, you got good smoke.
Hmm.
How's that Cuban working? Good?
Working good. Just have some. It's okay.
Nice.
I will work.
Sacco, I said you got too comfortable. You became a pair of sweatpants, a little too comfortable.
Who's running this show, man? Tell me now.
Sacco, if you got to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Eh,
All right. Sacco, you wear Versace. I am Versace.
I wear a filler.
You wear Fila. I
Oh,
am.
so now we're gonna call you Johnny instead of Richie.
All right, look. You wear Tommy Hilfiger. I am Tommy Hilfiger. All right. Look, you wear Victoria's Secrets. I am Victoria's Secrets. All right?
You the designer or you?
Just shut the fuck up. I own them all.
How about Denver? Get a hold of Denver and that's it. You know, you don't have to pay rent.
you know,
Best there in the lounge.
yeah.
Hands down. Uh oh.
All
Uh
right.
oh.
Chewy says strippers appreciate sweatpants. They're soft. Yeah, is what it is. Chewy's flexing $5. Bring the manager back. How about now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Gio's secrets out. Yeah. Yeah, Sacco, you don't have to put the soap up your ass, Sacco.
I don't know, bro. I don't use a soap.
Yeah, man.
So
Well,
you know,
you telling me you don't use high quality soaps?
who I be? No, I don't use I don't use soap. No,
What do you use?
I use body wash.
Okay, so you use soap.
No, it's a body wash. It's a body wash. I don't know. Maybe it's a liquid soap. I guess.
Yeah, body wash obviously has water in it. You know what I'm saying? No, so it's just so it's liquid. How do you think it's liquid? You know what I'm saying? There's water in it. You got to use high quality soaps.
Or high quality body wash.
Well, you want to fuck with Richie?
No. Why? So that means we can have an argument. You like one thing, I like another thing. Maybe you like BBW, I like neither.
What I'm saying is, when you go to the store, most of the body washes are not high quality. There's a lot of chemicals. I'm trying to get guys to stop putting chemicals in their balls. Okay,
Huh.
but then you want me to lie to the people?
No, I don't say don't use soap. I just personally don't use soap. That's it.
Okay, so if you want to rub Tide all over your balls, that's okay.
No, I use what do you call it? The one I use. You know what I use.
How do I fucking know? When we shower together?
Because I said this a million times at least.
Would it be you? Would it be you smoke shower cigars? We see this smoke.
What was the name, bro? Oh shit! I
Old Spice
used to use Axe, but and then yeah, I switched to
or Old Spice?
Old Spice. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, Richie.
Old
And I
Spice.
stuck with Old Spice.
And you like it?
It's refreshing. Smells nice. Makes a lot of bubbles. So moisturizes your skin. I don't know.
Hey, if you're happy, I'm happy. Okay.
Thank you, Richie. If you're happy, the lounge happy.
Hey, why can't we just have a normal conversation where we're not?
I don't know. You always fight. You fight, 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 fight. Richie born a fighter. When you yourself by yourself, even then you fight. So it's all right. We're 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 used to it. That's what keeps us here.
Richie,
Richie and you, Richie and me.
Rich, you know what it is? I just don't take any shit, man.
Well, I mean, I mean, if you don't want to take shit, then you gotta look at the person in front of you the same. Don't give a shit.
But here's the thing, though, about Richie. I never start shit with someone, man. Like in real life, it's never like, oh, I'm disrespectful. I'm always respectful up front. So if someone just starts giving me shit, what they're trying to say is, you know, here's my balls on your face, hypothetically. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want no one to do that. So
No, Richie, you
when
forget
someone
that.
like shit in life, it's like when a dog pisses on a pole, marking his territory. They're saying,
Uh-huh.
"You're my pole now, bitch." You know,
Yeah.
nobody does that to Richie.
Nobody needs to. Richie is a good guy. Richie is a good, big-hearted, real friend. Why would people give? I mean, look, I don't even know why would somebody give somebody like shit unless they're drunk or they're bullying or
I don't know, Sacco. I don't know how they do it over there in Los Angeles, Sacco. Is what it is.
life is much simpler with love and
Look,
truth and reality.
hold on a second. We got to catch up on some things. Gio said he bought a Spectre for $70. Do you believe him?
Yeah, I believe him. I don't know how the fuck they. I picked 1,300 for a box, but he said that was the only one
How,
they
how,
had.
how did they sell that? And
I
honestly,
don't understand.
in my opinion, that should be like the real price. I've always said that about the Spectres. The original Spectre.
Maybe they got the goods from the Broman, fall
Wow.
off the truck or something.
When the Spectre was $90, I said it should have been a $60 cigar. Now
Right,
it's 100
$130, and they sell it for 71. That's like fucking half price. How is that possible?
because if you're not buying the box is really nice. But you know what I'm saying? That's part of the look. The
But
price,
other places, the single, even the single is 130. Everybody sells the singles for 130.
and that's bullshit because that person's going to keep the box. What I'm trying to say is, bro, but listen, forget about the price. It's a phenomenal cigar. That's going to be top shelf on the general side, and it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Can't stress it enough.
Gio is the ultimate shopper.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, my birthday is December 17th. I am exactly 1 week before Christmas.
December 17th.
My birthday is the first day of Saturnalia. Do you know what Saturnalia is? That's the pagan holiday for the winter time, where they celebrate the entrance of the winter solstice. And going back to the Roman times, and before that, the first day of Saturnalia is December 17th. And that's where they gave gifts and they had orgies and they ate and they drank. until the sun rose. It was like, because you have December 22nd, right? Is the first day of winter, right? And then that's like the darkest day. And then it was the first or the second, whatever it is. And then that first day into winter is when you get what I'm saying, though, the darkest day, and then the next day the sun starts rising. And I think that's actually December 25th. But yeah, anyways, you get what I'm trying to say. Piece of shit.
December 17th. My daughter is December 22nd. But you're not unicorn.
I'm not what?
Unicorn? You know
Who
the
the,
zodiac
who the,
calendar?
who the fuck is a unicorn?
I said you're not. My daughter is unicorn. She's December 22nd.
There's no unicorn.
Why are you
What's
fighting? I'm just asking the question, dude.
Oh, there's no unicorn in the. I'm a Sagittarius.
No, what is unicorn?
There is no unicorn.
Oh, God.
Capricorn.
Copper. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, thank you, Richie.
hold on, hold on, hold
Capricorn. All right, Capricorn.
on. You need to make
Unicorn.
shout out. You need to make a cigar called Sacco, Year of the Unicorn. That was
uh,
right there. You just made your own zodiac. Like, yeah, I like unicorn better. Like,
okay, so I'm a unicorn. Hard
you,
to find. There is no fucking way you're gonna find. Only me. That's it.
oh man,
KB probably, yeah. They still make porn. I don't know where they make him though these days.
he's like, yeah,
Pretty soon, pretty soon it's gonna be AI.
he's like, we got David off Year of the Rat, David off Year of the Cat, David off Tiger, David off Cat Unicorn. That was. I'll tell you
What
what.
a shit show.
Can I fucking speak right now?
Yes, I'll take my time with this guy here. Go for it.
All right. This punch signature in this size with the torpedo, I'm not sure if it's the same exact blend, you know, but it's stronger than the regular size with the Parejo. Like I'm at medium full right here. I'm quite impressed. Now maybe this was just a younger cigar. Now, because I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he bought them at the same time, but even then, when you think about it, production might have not happened at the same time, from the factory and everything else. There's a lot of factors. But all I'm saying is this cigar in Torpedo is much more intense. It's medium full right now. Rich coffee, very nutty, very buttery, very oily, intense black pepper with a long, buttery, salty finish. So um, it's not extremely sweet, but it has a little bit of creaminess to it. So I think it's very enjoyable. Um, but the torpedo is the way to go. Obviously, a torpedo will make it a little more intense, because it channels the smoke. But I can't imagine making it that much stronger. I think a few percentage, like if you have a Robusto and a Toro, I'm sorry, Busto and a Torpedo, Robusto, generally speaking, that torpedo will make it a little more intense because it makes the gauge a little smaller, but it's not going to be as like if the whole cigar was this diameter, then it'd be a lot stronger. You know what I'm saying though? So I mean, are you even listening to Richie or am I just a unicorn?
Are you talking to me or to the audience? I'm
You've, an-
listening.
you've answered the fucking question already. Thank you very much.
Is it box worthy?
No, no, but I'd say right here it's a 4.4, 4.5 maybe. Enjoyable cigar. I think it's a very good cigar. I think it's a high value cigar. That's a factor. When I say high value, so if you're getting a lot for your money, and you got to factor that in with the price. So what I'm saying is like, it, if one cigar is a 4.5 and it's a let's say $8 cigar, and I have another cigar that's a $15 cigar, it's 4.5. The $15 cigar is going to be better. Why? But one's going to cost less. So what I'm saying is, the more a cigar costs, the harder I judge it, the more I expect. Does that make any sense?
Right, of
But
course, of
but you
course.
give a number, that's not everything. Okay. So like let's say a cigar is really good, it's surprisingly really good, and I give it a 4.7, and it was an $8 cigar. That doesn't mean it's opus at 4.8, 4.9. But when you factor in the price, you're like, holy shit, it's like Glock. Like you're like, yo, it's cheap, it works, it's effective. Is it as good, nice as staccato? No, but you get what I'm saying though. So
Right, right.
you
Well,
get a
I
lot.
mean, yeah, in the same way, you when you pick up a staccato, you expect more,
Yeah,
and
that's
you're gonna
if you picked up a staccato and you were just as
and you're
accurate,
gonna be more like strict or more um,
you expect
on judging the gun,
you're expecting more performance, more
Exactly. Same with cigars. Well,
fastest,
same with everything.
and
Like,
more
let's say
accurate.
you drive a Toyota and then you're gonna jump into Mercedes, you expect more. That's it. Everything is like that.
Right. What I'm saying is, if I went into a Toyota and it had a Mercedes interior, and I went into a Mercedes and it had a Toyota interior, we're gonna have a problem. You see what I'm saying, though? So, it is. But of
Yeah.
course, Toyota, you're not paying Mercedes price
But
now.
now here is the other part of the story. The thing that some people don't even like cars; they just drive because they have to.
Right. And
So
honestly, that might, for some,
Okay, so cigars, some people don't look for a luxury, they just look for affordable. And if somebody smokes 5 cigars a day, obviously they're not going to smoke 5 Davidoffs a day. Okay. So,
yeah, and
uh,
people, Sacco, just don't appreciate it. I mean,
yeah, it's still premium hand rolled long filler cigar, right?
yeah, I think what it is we're at a point where we're so spoiled, right? If you went back 50 years ago in the 1960s and some guy handed off Macanudo, he's like, hey, I had a baby. It's a boy. Congratulations. You think the guy's going to go, oh, I don't smoke mid tier. No one even knew what tiers was. Fuck, a cigar's a cigar. It's a fuck. You know what I'm saying? No, we're so spoiled now. And with the internet, we can categorize everything, with things in different categories. And, you know what I'm saying? No, in all different comparisons. So we're totally we have so much choice that it's made people weaker in the mind. When you have less choices, it's simpler. Like for example, like say back in the day, people going hunting. You doing 30-30 lever action, or they're using 30-06 to go deer hunting or whatever the fuck. But I mean, think about it now. You have endless choices. Like when you have endless choices, it makes people more indecisive. So what I'm saying is, if you go back to the 1970s, where Macanudo was like one of the biggest sellers in the world, in America, and it was real simple. Like, oh, we're gonna smoke Macanudos tonight. Like you weren't like, oh, but there's 1,000 other brands. But now we have so many fucking choices. It, you get what I'm trying to say?
Right, right, yeah.
It's a
But
good.
okay, look, now it's, let's say if you were a 50-year smoker, you started back then when there was no internet, when there was no nothing, right? I mean, and there is a guy that a newbie, new smoker. So who's you think who it's easier to pay $50 for a cigar? If somebody paid like $1 for a cigar back then,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden he has to pay $50 for a cigar, that's a big deal, right?
At the same time, though, it's all
But
relative.
for new generation, bro, I mean, the cigars are these days like $50 cigar. It's normal, especially like if you're doing Cubans. That's like normal.
Yeah, for some people, though. But, I'm saying for some. I mean, have I had expensive cigars? Sure, but I choose not to. I could, but it's also like, like I have other things. Like I'd rather buy some ammo so I can go to the range. You know what I'm saying though? So now if I didn't have child support, then that'd be an extra $1,000 a month. I could be buying everything I want. But at the same time, would I be? I think I'm gonna tell you this right now. For most people, and I mean this, if you let's say you're a regular guy, right? And if you only smoke high end cigars, you're never going to be able to enjoy mid.
Exactly.
But if you're a regular guy and you smoke mid tier cigars, whenever you do have a high end cigar, you're really going to enjoy it. So what I'm trying
Exactly.
for most people, they're missing out. You know what I'm saying though? Now, of course, if you're in a different situation where, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying though. Now, 10 years from now, when my kid's grown, I have child support and, whatever, I own my house and, I got, $1 million in my 401k. If I want to fucking, whatever, but, I'll be 50 years old. Uh, there's like, there's a peak in a man's life. You know what I'm saying though? And no matter what though, you know what they say? When you're young, you have the time and the energy, but you don't have the money. Then you grow up and you have the money and you have the energy, but you don't have time because you're working a lot. Then
Exactly.
you're older and you got the money and you got the time, but now you got no energy. So in life, you never have all three. So all I'm trying to say is smoke your best shit, enjoy your life as best as you can, and enjoy the life as a season. Right now, I'm in the middle part of my life. I'm in the second third. I'm in the deep second third. I'm 40 years old next month, baby. I'm in the deep second third. Right? If I make it to 70, God bless. Because for men, stress kills them. You know what I'm saying? Though, so it is what.
Right. Stress is number one enemy of everybody. So that's why now I'm
Yeah,
buying
but
the cigars. So when I go on a when I retire, I don't have to smoke mid tier.
yeah, no, and that's but like you said though. But when you got the cigars, let's say 5, 10, 20 years ago, you used to smoke a lot of mid tier, but you didn't call them mid tier. You had a good time. You said you used to smoke Mac,
Yeah, exactly.
yes, and so that's all I'm saying though. So where you're at in your life, you're enjoying the harvest of all your hard work. So for you to do that, God bless. So everyone's in a different situation. You know what I'm saying though? But
Right.
majority of
No, I
people,
respect everybody's situation. I mean, it's not that I'm so spoiled that I will not. I mean, if I'm somewhere I want to smoke a cigar and I don't have a cigar, I'll smoke anything, man.
I know that. So but
So
there's always exceptions to the rules. Obviously, you're a very wealthy guy, but you're not a snob. So the cigars you have is because why not? You know what I'm saying? No, but it's not like you're saying I won't smoke my father's cigar because they're garbage. You don't say that. That my father makes great cigars.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, no
And, the
way.
same, and but here's the thing, Sacco. If you if all your collection was here, you couldn't fit them because you could have 5 times the amount of cigars if they were mid tier right now. Where would you put them? What are
Well,
you
yeah, no, no,
What are you gonna do?
it won't make sense.
What would you do with 10,000 cigars? What the fuck are you gonna do?
But if I was gonna smoke mid-tier cigar, I wouldn't even have a big humidor.
Hmm.
I will just order once in a month different stuff
Yeah,
and have a 50 count humidor
yeah,
and smoke out of that. That's
yeah.
it. I mean, but you can collect mid-tier cigars. So I'm a collector, more like collector than you know.
Well,
But
like I said, the stuff you have is also an investment. If you decided, hey, I'm done with cigars, or God forbid, 10 years from now, your doctor says you got to quit or you're gonna die. Okay, you choose how you want to go. Whatever it is, you could those cigars in 10 years. You
they're
probably could
just gonna grow in value. That's it.
you could make $500,000 in those cigars. So whatever you want to do. I mean, but at the same time, if 10 years from now you have a box of um, LFDs or my father Bijou. Nobody gives a shit.
But
And,
yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe age, Le Bijou, but
yeah,
but that's about it.
yeah. He's like, yeah, let me Bijou not give a fuck.
Well, look, they're gonna keep coming up with better and more expensive cigars. That's a fact. So, but the people are willing to pay more these days. It's just the inflation, or just people. I mean, look at the LA lounge gouge, man. I mean, some people don't even go on the internet. They don't even know cigar prices. They just go buy like 5, 10, whatever. Uh, they have to go like a poker game. They got to take cigars. That's it.
Yeah.
And
This is what it is. I think age doesn't mean experience when it comes to guys smoking cigars. Because I was talking to a guy who was like 50 years old at a cigar lounge like 2 weeks ago, and he didn't even know about like Cigar Page and because he was buying a bunch of stuff, a lot of mid tier stuff, and he had nice clothes on everything. He says he was here from Chicago for a wedding, and I'm like, you could get these same cigars for like $4.
yeah,
He's like, really? Where? I'm like, go on Cigar Page on the internet. He's like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, I'm like, bro, like if you're gonna smoke like Romeo and Juliet or like CAO or Macanudo, you could get them for nothing on Cigar Page. That's the same fucking cigar. You know what I'm saying though? Mhm. I mean, and he's
uh,
buying like 10 sticks. So buy. Listen, let me tell you something. Buying 10 mid tier at a lounge, you could buy probably 15 or 20 higher mid tier or online. You get what I'm saying though? And for
right.
you know, so
Well, usually people sitting smoking cigars in a lounge, they don't shop for cigars on the internet. I mean, for interest, you can ask. like the
They,
people they're sitting.
no, they're there to get away from their wife.
Yeah, exactly. So
No,
they don't need cigars at home.
they don't want to be home. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They don't want to be home.
yeah.
They're like, how much is that? How much? I don't give a shit. How much is that? AJ, $15. Yeah, it's $15. I don't have to see my wife. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah, and then after the lounge, he goes home, and then he finds like, honey, this is not my underwear. I don't
yeah,
think I have one of
yeah.
these.
He's going home and he has cellophane in his pocket and he's finding empty Jimmy wrappers in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? And the wife says, "No, that's a cello." And you're like, "This is an 8 by 80 cello."
Blow it. Blow it. That's a balloon.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Anyway,
Well,
but
now
yeah, I mean, and and
lounges
sometimes it's the packaging, attractive packaging that people go for.
there's so many factors when it comes to cigars. So all I can say is within mid tier, there's so much more range. Meaning, luxury cigars are all luxury. Are they all worth it? But they're all generally at least luxury. Mid tier cigars, there's so much play. So there's some phenomenal mid tier cigars and there's some pieces of shit. So the mid tier though, because it's so affordable, you can kind of shop around to see what you like, or you can just listen to Richie and I can put you on to better stuff.
But here's the thing. Or let's say like, okay, so Fuente, right? Like outsources their humidors. Let's say Prometheus or Igloo, or you have Davidoff that uses like quality everything, and then you have General Cigar.
Yeah,
And this box that I got, the bottom one, you press, it comes up on a big box. It was sent like for shipped from China. Now I don't know if they ship it to here, they fill up with cigars, or the cigars go to China, or I don't know. But
no, there's
it's
no way they ship the cigars to China, import, export, and then
I mean, the General Cigar, they're like a corporation, and their boxes are garbage, pretty much made in China crap.
yeah.
The one that was heavy, but I don't know where it was made. It was well made, but
Right, but
25 pounds for a box,
you
it's
didn't want
just
to
too
pay three
much.
thousand for a Spectre for the box, so that's why. You know what I'm saying? No, it's when you think about what you're getting with the Spectre, it was still worth the money for that presentation and
It's
this.
worth the money for the cigars. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no, but it's okay. So, but let's just say if you wanted to have a box like that, electronic box like that made in England, it would have cost 5 grand.
right. Oh, fuck yeah, more than that.
So it is
I
what it.
mean,
I mean, I look at brands like General Cigars. It gives regular guys a lot of good quality tobacco for their money. I mean, whether it's CAO, Macanudo, um,
oh
uh,
yeah, no doubt about it, bro. They provide. I mean, they
Park.
provide to the whole world with cigars.
Yeah, so they give you a lot, especially in the mid tier category. They give you a lot for your money. And so here's the thing: it makes more sense guys getting gouged on luxury cigars than guys getting gouged on mid tier. There's no reason to get gouged on mid tier. You get what I'm saying though? So within the mid tier category, there's a lot. Like, for example, like Tatuaje. A lot of Tatuajes are like now like 15, $16. Like it's not worth 15, $16. I'd rather go, smoke other stuff in mid tier, for 10, $12, and I'll have a better time. So it is what it is. But I don't even
No, Joe. I mean, if one pays, one charges. That's it. So, but
what taco. Cigars at mid tier, if you get gouged and now they're costing $20 a luxury cigar, doesn't make those cigars luxury. But if you buy a $20 cigar for 30, it's still a luxury cigar. Does that make any sense? So
right.
get fucked at mid tier. You gotta be, this, go on the internet for me. Like if you buy Rocky Patel, like I redid Rocky Patel. I had a great time, but also they were $4. For $4, I'll smoke Rocky Patel all day. I have a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was a great
And
quality.
I'll be saying that all this time.
So why don't you shut the fuck up, all right?
Here we go again. Now I'm gonna tell you, shut the fuck up. You're gonna put me in. It stinks. Dome stinks, okay?
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What if your wife came in the garage and you're sitting there in the dome? She's like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Shut the fuck up!" Please.
Uh, I'm in the dome, can't you see? Nah, man, I won't tell my wife that.
What happened if your wife came in and you're there? You're in the dome and she laughs at you. Would you cry?
She laughs at me
Yeah, if she laughs at you
for what?
because you're in the dome.
I'm gonna laugh back. Do you think when I'm in the dome, I'm crying? Richie.
She's like, "I thought Richie was your friend." You're like, "Honey, you don't understand. It's just my time. I got to do my time like a real man."
I'm doing time, can't you see?
You're like, "I'm not a snitch."
I'm doing time here. Oh man.
Uh, maybe I'll start doing that. Before I put someone in the dome, I'll ask them if they want to become a snitch. Then I won't.
Which,
If they want to be a snitch,
yeah, I got HVC or HVC. I always get that HVC thing. Firecracker was a HVC.
I got to be honest. I think for the most part, Purple Goat, that HVC was a brand that wasn't for me. Now, if you enjoy HVC, God bless. But there are some brands that just don't hit Richie right. And I've had a few experiences with HVC, and none of them I felt like I loved them. So maybe I need to revisit them, or I need to relook at their portfolio, maybe try their best cigar, and see it. But I'll be honest, because I'm honest. I haven't had an HVC cigar that blew me away. But also PG, remember you micropuff. PG micropuff cigars. He has a different experience, and it's really
Yeah, it's a different experience, bro. And the PG doesn't even warm up his cigars. Like, I mean, yeah. But Firecracker was that the HVC?
I don't know, man. No, no. I had a
I
fire.
think
No, I had a firecracker bandolero. Bandolero
Bandolero.
had to be.
HVC had something like that code.
Maybe they did too. But what the fuck do I care?
I don't know. I thought maybe you care.
Look what happened, Sacco. The whole lounge died off. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. We started talking about cigars. They lost interest. So we gotta just what shoot the shit here.
I think
Shut the fuck up.
when we were doing the whole, fuck you, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They love that. Everybody's a tough guy here.
it is what it is. Yeah, the cigars are 4.5. It's very enjoyable. It's rather robust for classic punch. And in this size, they're torpedo, and it was rather heavy, very spicy, and it was enjoyable. It's surprising that how much stronger it was than the regular one. Oh, look,
Richie did Bobby Lupo. That's what Richie did.
Jimmy from LA. He did his time. He did 24 hours, man. He did.
Oh,
Listen,
it is this time like a
look,
man.
look, look. He has 86K on his face. He said,
Been there, done that. So the next time, yeah, the next time it'd be easier.
"It is what it is."
It is what it is.
He's
That's what I say all the time, man.
I did 86K. I never took a shower. He's like, I didn't go in the shower. I refused. Is what it is. I don't think they have high quality soaps in prison. What do you think?
Definitely not.
Not so fresh, right?
No, not so fresh.
Yeah. That's got to be the most awkward thing that first day when you got to go in the showers the first day.
Oh
Like,
shit! Don't
yeah.
drop it.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
drop the soap.
I don't think it matters, Sacco, because I think there's been a lot of guys attacked in prison that didn't drop this. You don't have to drop the soap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sacco, can you imagine five guys grab you and you're like, wait, but I didn't drop the soap. Nobody cares you didn't drop it. Like, no, he's got to drop the soap. That's the rule.
That's the rule.
The rule.
Oh man. Uh,
Who told you that? So,
yeah, that's why you always go there with the sock. So if somebody try to fuck with you, you put the soap in the sock.
it's in there.
and then
Yeah,
do the do.
yeah, yeah. And then you get stabbed.
27 times. Chop, chop, chop,
Yeah,
chop, chop,
in
chop, chop.
the same spot. You just got like 7 ice picks in your right eye.
Prison is not a good place, bro.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so it's
No
bad.
cigars, first of all.
I would rather be in a tent in the woods than in prison.
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, of course. There's not even a comparison. I mean, I rather don't have a tent
Yeah, yeah.
and be in the woods.
I'd rather live in my Corolla. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather live in my Corolla. And this what
Well, you know, that's why you need to make right decisions.
yeah. Or no decisions.
No
Most,
decisions.
most of the time, Sacco, the right decision is nothing. Like so, because people do bad things generally when they're mad, right? Like no one's happy. And they're like, I'm gonna rob a bank today. Like, yeah,
Shit, love it back today.
I get this.
Oh my god.
I gotta eat. I gotta get this money. You know, and then it made a bad decision. So generally, no decision is the best decision to stay out of jail. Like just say no. Like nah. Like you know.
Well, yeah, no, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. You won't get in trouble.
Mm, like,
Richie, I'm Richie. I have a strong ash.
yeah, not so strong on this cigar. But that's okay.
Oh, you put it down.
It wasn't a strong ash. I'm an ash whisperer. You know that, right? So,
Of course.
so this cigar not such strong ash. That's okay. The cigar's going well. I'm really surprised that Cuban's working well.
Yeah.
Hey, you're doing a good job. I'm proud of you.
The white Churchill always works, bro. They're good.
Well, you have a wider
They're
diameter.
the best construction in like Romeo so far.
Yeah, but when it comes to ash, the wider the diameter, the more ash you can support. It's just mathematics. Do you understand that?
But this is what like 50, 50 probably. I don't know. 50.
No, more than that. 52 probably, right?
It's like 50, maybe 52. Could be 52.
Well, regular Cuban Churchills are 47,
I
right?
don't even know the size. Yeah, the regular Churchill is 47 by 7 or 40, somewhere there.
Yeah, Cubans are more geared towards smaller diameter. Like like 54 for Cubans, a big cigar.
That's a big cigar. That's
Where
like EHK.
60 is the normal now. 60 gauge is the normal. Like, I mean, dude, you gotta be honest, man. You go to a lounge, a lot of guys are smoking 60, 6 by 60. A lot.
Yeah, no, bro. Um, yeah, Cubans. They, they don't make as big as cigars, like 8 by 50 Cuban.
No,
Yeah, that
I
would
mean,
be nice.
because Cuban not the tobacco's not super strong. Most guys are smoking big 6 by 60 Nicaraguan cigars, right? So I don't think Cubans would do well at 7 by 70 or
The
six by.
biggest size I had in Cubans is like 56, which
If
is
you go to
like
imagine,
BHK 56 or Magnum
imagine
56 A Chapman.
Cuban, a 7 by 70 Cuban, it would be really weak because it's not strong tobacco, you know.
But there'll be more tobacco in there, right?
You know how that works. More tobacco doesn't make it stronger. The diameter, you make that diameter real fat, that ash is going to drop down.
I know it's cracking right there.
I'm enjoying this cigar. Rich coffee. It's creamy. It's nutty. It's buttery, very oily, and black pepper. So I have nothing bad to say about it. And it's affordable. I mean, they don't make it no more. I don't think. Maybe they do. The signature, I think, was an older blend, and I'm not sure if they still make it. So here's what it is. I haven't seen Dream Life. Well, my show's on late, you know.
Well, this is says 55.
Did you really fuck that up? You didn't realize it was 55?
I Dude, I thought that Arabe was 55. It was like way thicker than this.
I guess Cubans aren't using thick tobacco, you know.
Good. Well, I guess it's 55.
55 is a fat cigar, man.
That's why it calls White Churchill.
Well, 55 is big.
Hmm.
Things should be burning slow. You get a lot of time out of it.
I'm just smoking it fast.
Yeah. Oh,
Opa, there it goes. Got me.
he got you.
Fuck.
You're still learning. It's okay.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah,
Richie got me.
Rich. I think everyone went to bed. Is the house going to go on fire, Sacco?
No.
You know, Sacco.
Here, let me show you something. I'm in my garage. See the sprinklers? The whole house is equipped with sprinklers.
Wow, you got a fire suppression system in there.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. This is just a garage.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So I have one, two, three, four on this side, one, two, three, four on the other side,
Well,
and they're all over the house too. But they're inside the wall. You don't see them.
yeah.
You know, they just come out when the fire
It,
goes on.
I mean, you need that when you have a Bentley and a Rolls Royce. God forbid, you got to protect those cars. You know.
And it's yeah. I gotta think of something about my cigars, you know. So if you know, God forbid, there is a fire, something comes up, covers it, so it won't get they won't get soaked.
Well, all those humidors waterproof.
The big one, yeah, but the other ones are if it's wood, you know, if it's wood, then it's wood,
Well, it is what it is.
and
I mean,
it's not just water. The smoke is
I mean,
the
God
smoke
forbid,
gets in there.
fine. You're not gonna have a fire.
Yeah, yeah, we don't want to. Usually they say if you don't want something happen, to don't discuss about
Yeah, exactly.
it.
That's what it is. Yeah, it
So
is what it is. So so how come you never bought a Beretta 92, 9 millimeter?
never, bro, never did. Never got to it.
You need to get one.
There was this one, it was so beautiful. Um, uh, I like it. Like, I don't know, some people might not. It was shiny, you know, like chrome, and with the elephant tusk for the grip.
Oh, that's nice.
It was used. They were asking for $1,200, but
That's not.
I bought the Sig instead.
Sig's a great gun. You know, Sig.
Yeah, I bought that one instead. So
They're both from the same era. The Sig 226 and the Beretta 92 in the 80s and 90s, there was nothing more reliable and durable in double action, single action, in the aluminum frame, that in that category, ultra reliable designs, very durable, very accurate.
always wanted one, but never bought one. Ain't that funny? Like well, I always like every time I saw that gun in the movies and all, you know, like I'm
Dude,
gonna get me one. I'm gonna get me one.
dude, I got a Beretta 92, and it's the Inox stay. I love that gun. It shoots so well. I mean, reliability is not even a factor. Like
Yeah,
you know.
it ain't a Glock, that's for sure.
No, no. Well, Glock or Beretta 92, both equally reliable, but the benefit of the 92 is it shoots so much more accurate. It's a much nicer trigger in the single action, and it's just more beautiful to look at, man. I mean, it's under rapid fire. It shoots so smooth because you think about it with the open top design. There's no metal mass on top of the barrel, so when you're shooting, there's no muzzle flip. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big, heavy gun for 9 millimeter. So there's literally no recoil, and the time because the barrel doesn't tilt on a Beretta 92 Sacco. The barrel just goes look back just a little bit like this, and it has a locking block, and the follow up shots are so fast. I mean, faster than the Glock, faster than the Sig. Because the Sig uses a Browning, modified high Browning, where the barrel has to tilt still. So the timing on the Beretta is so fast. It's ridiculous, you know.
They're
Uh,
beautiful guns, man.
no, and they
I
shoot
mean,
literally. I know it sounds stupid as a phrase, but they shoot beautifully. Like it's there's no feeding. You understand that, Sacco? On a Beretta 92, look, here's the bullet. Look, Sacco, here's the bullet. Here's the barrel. There's no feed ramp. It's just the way it's designed. It doesn't need a feed ramp because it goes right into the barrel. So you just imagine the timing. You know what I'm saying? No, and there's no friction. It cycles in, cycles out. You know, there's no ejection.
uh, eventually, maybe I'm gonna, I'll get one at some point. Um, yeah, I love Beretta, man. It's classic.
Don't worry, Taco. You save your money one day, you could afford it. You know.
It's must have. Uh, well, I'm trying to find the one that I saw. I think. Uh, oh shit.
You know. Maybe
Well, yeah,
maybe Sacco will make a video on mine. You know what I'm saying though, and but I can't do it on live because live you can't show a gun.
yeah. Well, it was something similar to this, but that was engraved. The whole thing was engraved.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a beautiful gun, but
but
I
Sacco,
don't know.
you see the parts on that though. You see, it's two tone. That's not all stainless. You see the parts. Look at the extractor. Look at the safety.
Yeah, this one, yeah. The other one was all
Yeah.
stainless,
So
and it
so
was like highly polished, like it was like a chrome.
yeah.
So I said, dude, I'm gonna buy this. This is not something you're gonna shoot. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can shoot, but
Mine's all stainless, but it's not polished. So, but on the original Inoxes, they didn't get cheap. The extractor, the trigger, the guide rod, the sights, everything is stainless on it. So it has an all stainless look. You know what I'm saying? No.
I have nothing against the Beretta, man. Those are beautiful guns.
Yeah, but and then on the newer Inox, right? Inox is their stainless one. They got cheap like that, where you buy it two tone really, and then you have to put $500 into it and change those parts and have a gunsmith change the extractor, change the trigger. You're not doing that shit yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's Glock, popping the trigger out. So you don't want to fuck that gun up, And so all corporations got cheap like that. You know what I'm saying? Though, where you have to upgrade it yourself. It is what it is. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
well, it's also inflation. So back because the price of the bread really didn't go up, but they just put lower quality parts. So in 1990, when you bought a new Beretta for $550, $600, that was a lot of money back
yeah. Back then, yeah,
then. New Beretta now, the 92 costs you $700. So it really didn't go up, but they had to cut corners. And not to say the new ones don't work, but by putting a cheaper extractor, a cheaper plastic trigger, a cheap plastic guide rod. They just saved them, $150 right there in parts. So I mean, it is what it
yeah.
is, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But that's why I only buy used because used you get stuff that lots of times people they don't realize what they have.
The OG ones,
What's that?
OG.
What happens is some guy had it in his safe for 30 years. He dies, and the wife sells it to the store, and she doesn't know what it's worth.
Right.
And then it is what it is. You know. And out
Yep.
here, stores have so many guns, they don't care. They just want to make $100, $200 per gun. They don't, you know.
Well, yeah, they can just take every gun and keep it like as a collection. And
Well,
they
yeah,
have to sell there to make money.
if a handgun's collectible, or it's only collectible to the right persons, unless it's a Colt 45 from World War II, then if it was made in 1942, then yeah, the value is going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying though? But
Right.
you know, but like I said, so that one I bought, a while ago. I think I paid 640, but to that same one. I just saw recently on Gunbroker that same exact one in that mint condition with all the original paperwork from 1990, 1991, 92 went for $2,400 because the original Inoxes were very collectible. Here's the other thing too: the original Inoxes, Sacco, the slide said nothing about Beretta. After like the late 90s, you know what they said on the slide? Warning: could be fired without a magazine. And then on the frame it said, "Read the owner's manual before you shoot." Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? They ruined.
Okay.
So the original ones are way more valuable because people don't want the writing on it. But lawyers fucked because one guy shot himself in the head. He's, oh, I didn't know it was loaded, So they had to put these writings on it, No.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, one should already know that, right?
But what happens is that's why they did that because of a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? No. So, like, think about that. So, Beretta 92 is one of the most beautiful guns, but as far as the stainless, nobody wants a slide that says caution could be fired without a magazine on the slide. Like they ruined it. You know what I'm saying though? Like so it is
Which
what.
is now in Colorado,
Yeah. What?
there are no restrictions on any guns you order, right? Like California.
No, no. You could have AK
Yeah,
pistols.
the staccato. You can order the staccato. It can go to
Well,
FFL dealer. You go pick it up.
I can't because I can't afford a staccato. But
No, but I'm just what I'm saying is, but you can.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll have to do a video of the staccato of the Inox. Um, and I'm going to compare it to my stainless Smith& Wesson from 906, same error, and just kind of do a compare and contrast. And it shows you like how good the 80s and 90s were, man, as far as metal guns. And then when plastic guns came out, they ruined it for metal guns because people now wanted strike fire guns, which they work fine, but guys were just they wanted things. Manufacturing changed. Plastic guns changed everything, not for the better. They work, but you know it became hard for those companies. Even Sig, they don't sell that many 226s anymore. Only Legion now, or because now why they're selling 320s, Sig 320s for $500, cheap. You know what I'm saying? No, whereas
Right,
you Sig 226 is going to cost you $1,200 in California,
right.
maybe more.
1,200 bucks. That's how much. That's exactly how much I paid.
Well, Richie doesn't fucking lie, man.
Instead of the Beretta, that's what I got. But I'm trying to get me a pit viper TTI.
Mm.
But yeah,
See, there you
those
go again. That's top tier, man.
those you can't even get them in
That
California.
handmade custom. You're gonna spend 3 or 4 G's. You're gonna spend money.
No, what 34Gs? Go forget 34Gs. Seven, if you can. I
Seven?
mean, yeah,
No.
my guy told me if I can find one, it'd probably be over seven.
Yeah, I mean, here's what it is, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
7 stainless works, man. I got a 357 right now. My hip's stainless, but I can't show it, so
yeah,
not
no, no, don't
not
worry about it.
it is. I could show my balls. Nobody would care, but I can't show.
Well, a lot of the law enforcement people make money off of them. They buy them and resell them.
Yeah. Here's what it is. Cali is a fucked up place, man. When it comes to that bullshit.
I
Um,
mean, still better than rest of the world, right?
no, the attitude to have. You're getting fucked. You're getting fucked in California. What they're doing to you guys is not right. It's not right.
Well, pretty soon, I don't know. Everybody will gonna do the same thing. It's not. I mean, it's not the laws. It's not gonna
It's not
go
going to stay.
easier. It's gonna go even tough and tough every year.
No, no. The Constitution is not negotiable. Freedom of speech. Right now, we're talking, right? I can't tell you what to say. You can't tell me what to say. We can talk, tell each other, fuck yourself, or have a good day, have a nice day. But we have freedom of speech. The Second Amendment is just as important because guess what happens when people come in and they tell you, now you can't speak. And you're like, well, what are you going to do about
Look,
it?
Richie, the generations grow up. Our generation, the way you grow up is going to be different than your kids on your kids, and then the kids just by nature, by speaking like guns, no good, guns, 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 and then one day they're gonna grow up and forget the amendments and
No, you're in California. You're
put a
forgetting
limit on everyone.
You're forgetting first off about the South. The South ain't never giving up their fucking guns, and you're forgetting about the Midwest people. They're definitely not giving up their fucking guns. And then in New York, everyone's got guns. They just didn't register it, so they ain't fucking. I can't. They're like shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? No, like so it's like California's a different place. I'm telling you, man. That's what makes America great is that the people have to protect themselves from anything. And at the end of the day, that's what guarantees the Constitution.
Yeah, as far as your congressman, your government is with you on that. But once the you
You
know,
want the government. The government is supposed to be for the people, by the people. The people are the government. So they could fuck you around and do a little bullshit tax. But at the end of the day, if they say your house is mine, get on the truck, you're going to a slave camp. Americans are not going to do it. They're not going to have, they're not. It's not.
they won't do it that way. But they say, hey, listen, your house taxes went up, and you gotta pay more. What are you gonna say? No, you can't. They will take your house. That's it. Then go fight. Who are you gonna fight?
No, but I get that. But once again,
That's it.
but like I said, that's you could live in other areas where the taxes aren't so egregious. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But no, but I can't stress it enough. Since the introduction of America, uh, try to take away people's rights because we're a new idea to have free people. It's a new concept to have totally free people. Um, but there's no going.
Well, there is always these acts, right? Like Freedom Act, Patriot Act, this act, which are get added to the Constitution, and that's it.
The Patriot.
They're riders to Constitution
It's not the
or
Constitution.
amendments.
You cannot take away. You cannot add to the Constitution. No. It's they can play. They can play games in between. Sure, these things happen. But overall, that's why whatever they do something bad, they have to do it secretly because if the people all knew, they would revolt. So they have to secretly, do these.
Exactly. Do the do.
And look, and I get. Look, I mean, it is what it is. America. I love
But
America.
right now in the range, like if there is like 50 people in the range, at least 30 people shooting guns that against the law.
But here's the thing.
Are these people breaking the law? And anything involved with a gun is a fucking felony.
Okay, but what I'm saying is what the law of the creator is not lawful. A law is only lawful if it's lawful. What if somebody made a law saying you can't drive your car? What if somebody made a law saying you can't have sex with your wife? How is that lawful? Are you breaking the law? No, I'm breaking.
No, I mean, if you drive recklessly, they suspend your license. They basically telling you you can't drive a car. That's it.
Understand what I'm trying to say, though. So when it comes to that, um, as an American, it's your duty not to obey unlawful laws. It is what it is. Because what are you, a slave? What are you gonna be like? Oh, whatever you say. Oh, like look what happened when they tried with the braces. The ATF made this dictate, not a law. They made a dictate saying, throw out your braces, destroy them, or register your guns with braces. Register them. And then the court said, "Hey, what you did is not lawful because this is not a law. You just can't make an idea up and then punish people, you know." And so now I was just at the gun store today. I was talking to them, and they said, "Oh yeah, we could sell them again." I said, "You could have always what they did wasn't legal." Yeah, well, they played some games and people fell for it, and so now you see what I'm saying though. So it is what it is. The system, the three-party system, the judicial, the executive, the Congress. Um, it's there for a reason to put things in check. One thing just can't say whatever. You know what I'm saying? They can't just say, "Well, no." There's a balance. I'm not saying it's perfect, but um, they tried. They tried to make pretty much everyone in America a felon. But
Yeah, exactly.
imagine you bought something legally, and then 10 years later they said, "Now this is illegal." Like I bought
Not
this.
even 10 years later. What if one year later? I mean that the probably. I mean the 10 count magazine is a long time, but magazine disconnect it changed so fast. I mean people bought guns, and then everything now it's illegal. That's bullshit.
But I think those little bullshit things in California are going to eventually.
Richie, I wanted to ask you this before I forget. I never been in a pawn shop. I never negotiated a gun. Do the people working there, do they understand guns or they just buy and sell?
Yes and no. It depends on what gun store.
Okay.
I don't know how the pawn shops are in California, but the pawn shops here are very negotiable. So if it's 500, you can always offer 400, and they'll probably take it.
Move to Texas. Somebody lives in Arizona tells me move to Texas. Why not Arizona? You don't want me there, Josh? You don't want me to come buy out your state? I come buy all the Glocks at your local shop.
But where's all the Glock? So all the Glock.
Far from me. What a friend. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna start calling. They're gonna call you Sacco the Glocko.
Yeah. Yeah. Glako Sako.
It is what it is. So it is what it is. Yeah.
Hey, gosh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Dude, Josh,
Josh.
dude, Josh dips his Glocks in barbecue sauce. He dips it. Bar
Yeah.
ranch.
I mean, Josh should be like a Glock spokesman, pretty much.
Dude, Josh was so happy when Richie got Glock. You know, he's like, oh,
Yeah. I was happy too.
it is.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're like, Josh, what do you shoot? Sweet and sour? He's like, no, sweet and sour. Yes.
Buffalo sauce.
Exactly.
Yeah.
BB BBQ.
Okay, Josh, I got it, man.
Josh, shut the fuck up. Look, Josh, I can talk to Sacco like that. You can't talk to Sacco like that.
No, let him talk. It's okay. I don't mind, dude.
Oh, you think it's America? Freedom of speech? This is California, baby.
This is California, baby. Be careful what you say. Like everybody's ready to sue each other.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sacco, all the cartels there, all the illegals. You think they're doing 10-round magazines?
Whoa, I got a letter from my neighbor. A letter delivered by post office from my neighbor. There it was saying, "Oh, your tree branch is crossed my roof. It's on top of my roof. You need to cut it." Basically,
So what are you gonna do? You have to pay for it?
no, no, no. The tree branch is from my tree. I cut the fucking tree. I
Oh,
had it cut.
oh, yourself.
I had it cut. But I mean, that's what California is. So your neighbor can come to your door and say, "You know what? They cut your fucking tree. It's on my
Oh,
roof."
and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but if a storm happened and that fell on their house, you're trying to prevent a liability.
Okay, but it's a neighbor. You don't have to send uh, send it in the mail, right? You can knock on the neighbor's door and say, "Hey, cut your tree down" or something.
You probably don't know your neighbor; they're not friends, so it's not like they're gonna knock on your door. And
Yeah,
they probably
yeah,
gonna maybe they're trying to not be awkward. You know, if you knew the guy, like, hey, what's up, John? Hey, man, I'm worried about that tree. It might fall on my kids. And you're like, oh, no problem. I'll chop it down. Whatever.
yeah, yeah. I chopped it down.
Or you tell them, go fuck yourself, and you see.
Nah, I don't. Nah, fuck that, dude. I don't want no trouble.
So you hired a tree guy.
Yeah, the guy comes here all the time.
Yeah.
Cost me $800, but
Yeah, look, it's cheaper than a lawyer because if they're
yeah, definitely, yeah, hell yeah.
for I don't know, whatever the fuck,
It's cheaper than anything else.
Yeah,
Might have, could have, would have happened.
Well, can you write off your expenses maintaining property or no?
No, no, I mean, no. So this guy comes 4 times a week. I mean, a month. I mean,
4 times a week he lives there.
no, no, no. Gardeners, they don't do any gardening though. They just
Well, they've
chop some trees and go.
got a big property, right? They mow the grass, they clean it up.
Yeah, it's that whole hill. I have to keep it like clean and neat. Fire department is around on our ass all the time.
Did you hear what Josh said? Josh said, "Just put your pee-pee through the fence." Josh,
Well, they fly drones. The fire department, this area they patrol it with drones. So if they see you have like a lot of shit next to your house, they show up to your door. You have to cut it down, 50 feet basically, or from your house. Gotta be like empty, no trees.
Josh, yeah, hold on a second.
Judge. That's it, Judge. Uh, it was funny, man. Huh?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Josh. I can't have you telling Sacco to commit a sexual crime. Putting your pee-pee through a fence, Sacco will go to jail.
Oh, dude, Pippi is too thick; it won't fit in between fence. Oh man. Imagine Josh. Neighbor tells him cut the do. He goes there and then put the pee. Hey, here
I
you
mean,
go. You want to
well,
see the manager? Here's the manager.
oh, you want me to chop down the tree? Hey,
Uh,
let me give you my log. He said,
Let me give you a piece of my mind.
hey, you like wood, lady? I got wood right here. Like, what is wrong with this guy? I gave him 86,000 seconds. I hope you learn your lesson. What the fuck, Josh? He literally said, he said, put your peep. He called it peep. Put your peep.
Oh,
Put it
you did 80,000. What is that? 86,000 seconds.
today.
Oh, that's another one. Josh already had one. Oh, this is the Josh's second one.
He's a two-time loser, you know?
Josh is the new suck.
Look, Josh
How
has got
come Josh doesn't come on the show anymore?
look, Josh has got two teardrops. He's got
Uh, Nuggets. Where's my nuggets?
Josh right there.
Where's my Glock?
When I put him in the dome, he kicked his dog and threw his Glock on the wall. He's mother.
Get 34
Look,
hour. That's a long one.
he had all his nuggets on the table. Fucking shit.
There goes Josh.
Josh,
Josh is the.
Josh, don't ever talk about Sacco's pee ever again,
Oh
please.
my God. It's okay, man. It's Josh.
No, no, dude.
Josh doesn't want me in Arizona.
Yeah,
Okay, Josh. I'll go operate from Texas.
yeah. Hey, can you imagine if Josh's neighbor gave him that letter? Hey, your tree's over our fence. He's like, yeah, no problem. Hold on a second.
Josh would bring the tree down with the AK,
Hey,
or I don't know what is. Yeah.
uh,
That's it.
here's Josh's fence.
Yeah. How about now?
Yeah,
No, Josh would cut down the tree with an AR and a couple of Glocks. Oh man.
yeah. He would just shoot the tree one time. Chop. All right, the
Yeah,
tree's.
yeah, that's it. Cheers, that. Yeah, with his armor, right?
Josh, I hope you learn your lesson. Josh, we're gonna have a parole board meeting tomorrow, Josh, to see. I think you might need 3 days. I think you might need maybe 10.
uh,
He might need
Josh,
eight hundred and 60,000 seconds. That's 10 days.
it's like it looks like Josh needs some time,
Yeah.
but he's okay. He does the time like a man.
Can you imagine Josh gets pulled over? You know why I pulled you over? Was my pee out? I don't know.
Sir, you show your peepee to your neighbor.
The neighbor he took a picture. He's like, yeah, dude, that Josh is registered as a sexual offender.
Oh my god.
Yeah, He's going to DCS, Dome Community Service. That's it.
And then next thing you know, they're gonna make him register as a sex offender.
Yeah, he's a fence offender. He's a registered fence offender. And that's a serious thing. Yeah. No, can you imagine Josh pulled his pants down? You can see his ass cheeks, and he's by the fence. And Josh wouldn't be fresh. He would be fresh.
Fresh.
Josh never talks about quality soaps. So
No, dude. No, he doesn't.
he talks about two things: nuggets and guac.
Glock. That's it.
Don't.
That's it.
He's not talking about being fresh. Use the 86,000 seconds to go to the river and wash 7 times. Wash seven.
That's that's 24 hours right there.
24-hour bath. Okay, sit in the bath for 24 hours. Wash that ass.
So now what's done is done. You can't reverse it, right?
What's
You
that?
can't bring Josh back.
Once Richie speaks, I can never go back.
That's it.
What's done in the dome is done. Eternity.
That's it, Josh. See.
Yeah, soap on a Glock.
So yeah, that Davidov came out today, Richie.
So
Davidov, Year of Dragon,
how much?
590
Oh, so
without tax.
24 is Year of the Dragon.
Yeah,
So $60 a cigar.
about the other ones were 690. The anniversario
Maybe it's a,
690.
what's the size?
It's a bigger cigar. This one is uh 50 by 7.
Oh, it's a Churchill.
Oh yeah, this one is the biggest so far in in Zodiac series.
Yeah, but I like 50 by 7 better than 6 by 54. I like the skinnier size. I don't mind a Churchill or a Toro. I don't like really big gauges. Especially with Davidoff because Davidoffs aren't really that strong. So I prefer a 50 gauge on a Davidoff. That looks really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. And this box apparently it has a like top cover that covers the top. It doesn't open. It just pops out, and it's a humidor.
Wow.
You can definitely put like things in there. So this is 590 box of out of stock already, dude. What the fuck?
Out of stock. Yeah.
Davidoff sold out.
Yeah. Josh bought them all with his
Oh
people.
fuck! I got an email today from Davidoff and they sold out already. What the fuck? The
Is
other guy said they sold out 60 boxes in one day at one shop. What the fuck? They sold
well,
out.
it's cheap compared to Opus.
Yeah, and it's a limited edition or it's collectible shit. I mean, a couple of years later, they can sell each for $100.
Yeah.
Right now, the Year of Rat, my local shop here, they sell it $200 each.
Yeah, but do you think anyone buys those to smoke? I think they're smoking them, right?
Well, if somebody buys a single, yeah, what are they gonna do? Single, you're not gonna keep a box.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think David also as collectible as Fuente as Opus X, right? As far as
Well, I mean, believe it or not, the limited editions are. I mean, the Zodiac special editions, they sell out fast, man.
no, no, they sell out, but I think people smoke them though. Like
But look, the thing is that the Opus they come out. I mean, but those that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. They don't come out. So in the future, you might find an Opus, but you're not going to find these because that's it.
you got to smoke your best shit.
Anyway, yeah, that's on the end. That's what counts.
Sacco,
What
I've been
about listening?
using a lot of good product on my goatee. It's going to keep growing and get beautiful. Look at that nice goatee, man. Look at that. Look how nice. Look how nice.
Nice.
I got
It's just a lot of work, man. You
I
gotta you
well,
gotta
I
keep it.
got beard wash, and then I comb it, and then I got beard Amish. It's Amish butter. It's like for beard. I think it's called. I forget what it's called, but it's made by the Amish. Really good product. And then I got this nice beard oil, and I keep it nice, man. Keep it nice.
But it's a lot of work. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
what
In
else?
a minute, I try to keep like like a beard, but dude, and then you pick up here, and then or you gotta go to the fucking barber to trim it, shit,
I know, dude. I can't grow a beard.
Yeah,
It's I literally can't grow a beard, dude.
right.
Shave the side of my face in 2 weeks. I can't grow.
Yeah,
Can't grow a beard.
yeah.
This is it.
My
This is all I could do. Like literally. That's it. I mean, I could do a mustache, but I can never do. Imagine just Richie mustache. Like like Richie. I can't do Richie mustache. Like it's not right. Or I could do handlebars,
Yeah.
or I could just do regular goatee, which is fine. But I think if
If
you
Richie if Richie does mustache, you look like mariachi.
yeah, but like you look at the old kings back in the day. You look, they all had like this kind of goatee. You know what I'm saying? Though, so that's my style.
Oh yeah, they're still available in Corona.
How much? 600.
590?
Right.
590, yeah.
For
590 with the tax comes to 634, 38, whatever. I had $120 credit with them
and then shipping 50.
points. So yeah, I ordered me a box. I
Oh,
wanted to do two, but
you
shit,
get
man.
you're getting a box of the dragon.
I did order today already.
Oh, I thought you weren't buying any more cigars. You don't have room.
This one you have to, man.
Oh,
I have a weakness to shiny things.
what's wrong with
Well, I mean, that's something that's a must have, Richie. That's I couldn't pass that one.
you, Sacco? You're not gonna have any more room for cigars.
Taco makes room. I'm gonna get the new couch. Oh, man. Well, luckily, yeah, to store cigars, you don't need much. Just freaking, and then I forget what I have, where I have them, and then and then you forget to smoke them. Well, right now, it's whatever I decide. Like I go over the boxes, I take whatever, throw it in like dry box. Take the cello out. When once the cello is out, that's it. It's going to be smoked.
I think, Sacco, in America, you're probably in the top 1% of cigar collectors.
Well, there are people who have bigger,
No,
cigar.
that's why I said top 1%.
Yeah,
99% of cigar smokers don't have the level of cigars you have or the volume, either or. You know what I'm saying? Though, I mean, it's impressive.
yeah, it is, and it's freaking growing. I need to see a shrink, or it's fucking. I don't know. It's could be an investment though. Doesn't matter. You can sell them anyway. It's cigars. Somebody's going to buy them.
I think you should sell those EP Carrillo because you're not going to smoke them, and then you got the 12 Zodiacs. I
They're
think
still available. Once they won't be available. And plus, I want to take that box and have Curio sign it for me.
yeah.
Dominican.
Oh, you going to take them this year? You going to take them next year?
No, about the next year, I haven't. No, I haven't made any reservation. Next year, this guy promised me that he's going to hook me up with the he goes there every year, the Havana festival, but I haven't heard from him yet.
Now, how come you never went to Cuba and bought cigars there?
Uh well, yeah, never happened so far. Well, I just don't want to go to Cuba. I want to go to a festival. I mean, it's a nice experience, and I can easily go to Cuba with my Armenian passport from Armenia.
Well, can Americans go to Cuba? No.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a cause, or you're supporting some organization. You're feeding people. You have relatives. Some. I mean, they know how to do the paperwork. But the thing is, you can't bring shitload of cigars.
Yeah.
But from Cuba to Armenia, I can take like suitcases of cigars,
And then from Armenia, can you come back to America with cigars?
little by little. Yeah.
Well, good.
Eh,
Couldn't you ship them from Armenia at the post office to yourself?
yeah, but it still has to go through customs. If it's more than $1, I mean, it's the same thing like you order from overseas. You know, I ordered from overseas before, like that finest Cuban cigars. I ordered like 10 boxes at once, like $8,000 worth.
You got it.
and then they shipped one by one. 1 month, bro. They were shipping every like 5 to 10 days. They ship a box. Every 5 to 10 days they ship a box. So yeah, one by one I got them. And then plus I always bring a box wherever I go. So box or two. From Dominican, I brought like a three box, two. From Turks and Caicos, I brought like 3 boxes of Cubans, but nobody says shit. I mean, it depends which port of entry you come from. You know, over there, I think it was Charlotte or Miami from Turks and Caicos the same, and you know
Yeah.
Bahamas. I was a newbie back then. Bahamas, I bought some cigars from the beach.
Oh, you got.
Glass Cohiba. I bought a 20 count. It was a 20 count, supposedly Esplendidos in a glass, glass thing. And I didn't know better then. I was just like, oh, Cuban cigars, yeah.
uh, uh,
But yeah,
yeah, those were probably all fake.
huh?
Those were all fake.
100%. And they were bad fakes. That I didn't even smoke them, man. Those were not even long fillers. Those were garbage.
Well, I think Richie's done. I'm gonna go to bed. It's
Yeah,
time
here. I have coyotes howling here.
for you.
Listen, can you hear them?
Yeah,
They're right here.
yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, they're always here.
Yeah. Wow.
They're at the neighbor's house there.
Yeah. Are they out in the
Oh
street?
yeah, we always have them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
quiet.
Alley,
No
baby.
cars. No nothing.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice neighborhood. Yeah. Oh, that's the new one, right?
Yep.
That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that on sale for a Carfax for 12,000.
Yeah. You can get him at the CBD
Yeah.
or cigar page.
You're like, I'll do 12,000. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so my neighbors are here very particular about coyotes.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
They
and
say we came and we took over their land, and we can't get rid of them. They're part of the wildlife here. Well, I said, why don't you just fucking flatten or like just demolish your houses, bring it back to the wilderness, and then move out if that's the case.
I mean that's what it is. The coyotes are out there. Like out
They
here,
are here.
out here where I live, we got rabbits.
I have rabbits on my hill here.
Yeah, but we also have groundhogs. You know, they dig the hole. Not groundhogs. What's those things? They dig holes. They dig holes and they pop up out of the hole. What are those called?
Like birds.
No, it's like a groundhog.
Oh, ground. Yeah, like gophers.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
gophers, squirrels.
across the street is like it's part of like this state land and near the bridge. You know,
Uh huh.
it's fenced off. You can't go on it because it's literally thousands of little holes, and all day you see these little things in it. They
Yeah, yeah. You need a BB gun. It's
yeah.
fun.
No, you can't mess with them. You can't.
Yeah,
They don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? Though.
yeah. I mean, if you're on a private land, you're trying to plant some trees. They just they
But
eat all the fucking rules. They fuck
if
up the trees.
you can do what you gotta do. They're a pest. You could.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
not on public land. You can't. You can't be doing chop chop. Chop chop
Chop
chop.
chop 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 chop. Well, Richie,
Yeah.
this is it, buddy.
Yeah, man. I'll see you around.
Thanks
Everyone,
for the show, Richie. Good night, Range Gang.
Josh, come on, Josh. Josh, come on.
It's okay. It was close to the end of the show. The other one is gonna be in 24 hours anyway.
4 hours. Chewy, take care of yourself.
Chewy,
Take
guys, Range Gang, take care, guys.
everyone around. Be good, all right? Take care.
Richie, you take care of yourself, brother.
Quality soap, all right?
Hands are for camping, no cigars in prison. Smoke your best shit.
Smoke it. Smoke,
That's
smoke.
it.
I'll see you around. Take care.
Good night, guys.
Good night.